Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our member friends present here today. I'm Natalia Mistry, Chief Marketing Officer, Della Resorts. Today is the launch of a very special committee, the DLC Global Events Committee. Della Leaders Club is a unique platform where members will be able to enjoy multiple benefits under the same umbrella and at the same time engage in the roles of giving back to the society. I would now like to introduce to you the maverick behind this magic and madness, an inspiration to us all, the man responsible behind this incredible platform, the founder of DLC, none other than Jimmy Mistry.
A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Friends from New York, friends from London, Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, Bangkok, and 9 cities in India. It fills my heart to see where we've reached from where we started. Just in 14 months, DLC as an entire team feel blessed that all of you have come into our lives, and God has given us the opportunity to create something which is truly unique. Create a support system for the world of entrepreneurs, professionals, and young leaders. Without much ado, let me begin this evening by introducing our guest of honor for the evening from our DLC New York chapter, Jennifer Gilbert, founder and chief visionary officer, Save the Date, an American entrepreneur, TV personality, serial award winner, speaker, author. I never promised you a goodie bag. Founding advisory board member, Forbes Impact Summit. She's recognized for her role in Bravo's The Real Housewives of New York, awarded Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young EY, regularly quoted in the Wall Street Journal, Forbes, People magazine, and the Huffington Post.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, for having me. And I have really enjoyed hearing all of the videos and learning about DLC, which I think is really, truly one of a kind in terms of reaching through the global line of people and companies and information. I think it's really exciting for me to be representing New York and United States on this endeavor. And obviously as entrepreneurs, we all know startups and we all have to be flexible and available to each other to share. I am obviously been doing events for a long time in New York. It's been 28 years. And I have spent half of those years mentoring younger entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, anybody in the event industry. So this is really thrilling for me to be welcomed and to be part of this.
Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer, let me assure you, every committee, there are going to be amazing people added in equal numbers every 6 months between the 15 cities. Thank you, Jennifer, for being with us today. I have yet another feature for you to do. Officially launch our AV that our team has put together for the Global Events Committee. Thank you, Jennifer. I have yet another amazing guest who's present in the studios with us to introduce today, Mr. Brian Tellis. He's from our Mumbai chapter. Brian, a show host, performer, voiceover specialist, a radio jockey, jury member, even business honcho, and a consultant. It's great to have you with us. And what do you feel about DLC and the whole phenomenon of creating the world's first business platform?
Well, yeah, I think this is really a revolutionary idea. And I don't say this lightly. I was one of the early propagators of live events in this country. And we always tend to map it, should I say, from our country's geography. I think we're stretching the boundaries, and happily so, I might add, to a global geography now. And like I said, nothing excites me more than using the globe as our canvas.
I'm so happy.
So I'd like to introduce our next guest, who who comes from the DLC New York chapter, Mr. Carlos Rodriguez, serves on the board of advisors for Informa and blockchain technologies network firm. Very importantly, awarded Certificate of Appreciation, City of Los Angeles, and Certificate of Appreciation by the Rampart Police Department.
Thank you so much, everybody. It's a pleasure to be with such a guest, renowned panelist. I have produced over 500 conferences in my life, anything ranging from small events for Pepsi all the way up to ranging to concerts with over 10,000 plus people, the largest Latino concert in California. So I'm really excited to be working with DLC, giving my knowledge, sharing that. Please connect with me. Excited to be here. More than welcome to utilize myself as a resource and also with other people that want to potentially grow within the network. Feel free to connect with me with DLC, and we're really excited to continue to grow this program.
Carlos, we are super excited. Lovely to have you with us, and I'm sure magic is going to happen as we speak. US remains our second headquarters, and New York is going to be home to us at DLC. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Carlos. Cheers. I would like to invite our next guest from DLC Mumbai chapter and a dear friend, Mr. Ali Morani. The Morani family has been in the entertainment industry for more than 5 decades now under the banner of Cineyug. Welcome.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Thank you.
This is an honor that you invited us and made us join DLC. We always prided ourselves as an event company, everything under one roof. But I think our roof has just become huge now. Our next guest from the DLC Global Chapter Italy is Miss Monica Balli, founder and owner Monica Balli Events. Created over 500 events, published an industry book by the Guinty editor. Welcome, Monica.
Monica, a very warm welcome from all of us at DLC Mumbai.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a real honor and a pleasure being part of DLC. I'm a firm believer. I'm actually based in Italy, in Tuscany, and I'm a firm believer of networking and growing together. And the mottos you have about making life more significant is really, really close to my heart, because I think today, together, we can really make a difference. Things are going to be coming back. We're going to have live events. We're going to have fun. We're going to be free. But for sure, technology is going to go forward. We have to think in front. We have to be new entrepreneurs now. And together, I'm sure we can achieve this in a much easier, better, and more fun way.
Monica, thank you. Lovely speaking to you. Ciao.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Ciao, ciao. Chividyama. I have our Dubai chapter director, Mahtab Jamaji. Mahtab, welcome on stage.
So our next guest for the evening, I would like to invite Mr. Sumit Gandhi, Chairman and CEO, Asian Business Exhibitions and Conferences. Under his leadership has become the world's third largest building materials trade show.
So 16 years of knowing each other. It's been an amazing experience. Over to you, Sumit.
I would like to introduce the next guest from the DLC Mumbai chapter, Dhruv Dhawar, CEO and co-founder in InXS Events and the Virtual Console, an inspiring cricketer and successful businessman.
Hi everyone, thank you Sumit, thank you so much Jimmy. I think I'm very, very excited to be a part of it, and Jimmy and I had a chat a while back, and I think my excitement also got captured in the initial AV that I just saw. Because, like I mentioned, as a young entrepreneur, I'm very, very excited to learn and contribute. There are the likes of Brian and so many other people who I saw here. Then the community brings us even closer. And the pandemic has also brought in our industry very, very close, I feel. I think we all have shared so much more than what we have in the last 2 or 3 decades. We've shared more in the last 6 months. And I think it's a beautiful concept. First of its kind. I'm very, very excited to be a part of it, and I look forward to contributing to both the Mumbai chapter and the events committee. And great job, Jimmy, once again, and very, very excited to share the stage with so many amazing people around. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dhruv. Thank you, Sumit. Lovely to have you guys with us. I have yet another guest who's amazing, a legend in his own rights. Andre Timmins, present at the studios with us. Mr. Andre Timmins is from our DLC Mumbai chapter. Co-founder, director, Wizcraft, the producers and creators of IFA, the biggest global media and entertainment IP of the 21st century. Andre has forged extensive and deep relationships in India and abroad, this and a significant positive business. Andre, a very warm welcome from all of us at DLC.
Happy to be here, Jimmy. Congratulations. I think you're doing a great job. I think we are here all to support you. And what you put together in, I think, 16 countries, 26 chapters, I think it's fabulous. And the kind of work that you and your team have put together, we are proud to be here, all of us. We've got so many companies around here and around the online. I think it's great. Tell me.
Andre, what's interesting is all your clients are here. The DLC ecosystem consisting of entrepreneurs, professionals, and young leaders has the best companies in the world being represented by people, men and women of eminence. They're all here. So they are looking at each one. The whole idea when we came up with of generating knowledge and content, if Andre talks logical sense, Andre talks logic that resonates with managements of organizations and entrepreneurs, I click onto Andre's microsite and I get to reach to Andre and his company. The whole idea is create an ecosystem that is not financially motivated, that is not acting as a middleman or an agent. Keep money out of it. So we get our revenues from the subscription of members, and that's all. There is no advertising on this platform. There is no soliciting business on the platform. There is no generating revenue by introducing A to B or B to C, even in a brand collapse. So at least finally there is one institution or organization in the world that stands for brand trust. And when that organization puts out content, people really look out for it and watch it. So our excitement is quite manifolds across in different directions. Also clubbing the social impact together with this. I think we have reached the sweet spot that we wanted to be in.
I would like to introduce our next guest from DLC Bangalore chapter, Mr. Rajesh, Pandey-Founder of Bridal Safari, features in newspapers and magazines like The Times of India, Your Story, Shadi Malaysia, etc. Awarded the best wedding photographer of India in 2019.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, and thank you so much, the entire DLC team. Look back on my own career, which was full of mistakes and stops and starts, and as an artist and as an entrepreneur. What I really missed was an opportunity to network and learn from the people who had already traveled on this path. I'm sure this will be huge for all the people who are starting or who are kind of stuck in their careers and who want to make a quantum jump, be it the skills, the business understanding, and all those little nuances that can make or break careers. So yes, very excited to be one of the mentors of the Della Leaders Club. Kudos to all of you. Thank you so much.
I have our next Shilpi Singh to invite across. Shilpi is our DLC director for New York chapter.
Now, I would like to invite Geetika Ganjudhar on stage. Geetika Ganjudhar, founder Ministry of Talk, a content services studio Indian TV personality, anchor and MC.
Geetika, a very warm welcome from all of us.
Thank you for that introduction. Thank you very much. Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
Let me. You're an amazingly powerful woman, and we've got the woman power in DLC strong and how. So the most prolific women in the world, the top 10 cybersecurity specialists, the 4th highest venture capitalist in Asia, Carmen Chang. We've got the most amazing women. We've got Fern Malice. She's a chair for our fashion committee. The lady who set up New York Fashion Week. I can go on and on and on.
So I'm in August company.
You're an absolute August company. And I love the woman power in DLC.
I love it too.
Over to you.
I would like to introduce our next guest from the DLC Pune chapter, Ms. Amrita Khurana, founder and managing director, Royal Elephants Events. Awarded the entertainment editor of Face magazine, Super Woman Achiever, Most Fabulous Woman Leaders in the Wedding Industry 2020, the Most Promising Wedding Planner, Silicon India, and many more. Welcome, Amrita.
Amrita, warm welcome. Thank you, Devika.
I'm super excited. Firstly, thank you so much for having me on board. I've been into event industry since 15 years now. And I'm so glad to be a part of something so real and so pragmatic, Real because DLC realizes how important the support system today is. And pragmatic because it's so unbiased, when it comes to curation of people from different walks of life, irrespective of where you come from, what gender you are. I really love the egalitarian approach, the global approach it has, and I'm really looking forward to contribute my bit.
Thank you, Amrita. Thank you for your support and looking forward to your contribution, looking forward to all of you contributing, looking forward to all of you empaneling yourself with the social impact cause of your choice, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever numbers of they may be. Thank you. I have yet another amazing girl to introduce, Pearl Mystery. Pearl, welcome.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody in the DLC Global Events Committee. I'm Pearl Mystery, Director at DLC, and it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. Trust me, being a part of a team that's had its 16th launch event in the past 2 months, my entire team here truly respects and admires you all tenfolds more, and we're really impressed with everything that you all have been doing. Moving on, I would like to invite another guest on stage, Ms. Reema Sangvi, founder and MD of Maximus Mice and Media Solutions. Asia's largest run for women pinkathon was founded by Reema, an initiative for the United Sisters Foundation.
Hello, Jimmy.
Such a pleasure to have you with us.
Always.
Okay, tell me, how do you feel about DLC? You and Habib were one of the first few people I had spoken to when the conceptualization of DLC was brewing in my head, and I was reaching out to friends and onboarding people across about a year back.
Absolutely, and at that very moment, did we not tell you that this was, and you are a visionary and you've thought 10 years ahead of time. It's such a pleasure to be a part of this community because I have built a community which is Pinkathon from scratch, and I know what it takes to build a community.
Thank you.
And such a pleasure to be a part of this.
My pleasure, absolutely our pleasure. You know, it's interesting because what we're doing is disruptive in nature. What we are doing is not been done before, and that's what keeps us excited. Also, what we are doing has got so many wonderful minds working on it together.
I mean, how can we not expect that from you, right?
I am doing my 2 bits, but yeah, we are hardcore execution specialists for sure. That's the only thing, if at all, I can claim to fame would be, yes, we execute with a lot of diligence the art of execution that Ramcharan and Larry Bosidia put into my head, where their book has helped me throughout my career to be able to do this. And also what we do is we are quite agile. We listen to people. This afternoon I was having a serious conversation with a venture capitalist, and whatever he said, certain things resonate. I'm trying to see how I can apply and make those changes. So for us, agility comes natural to us. Ability to be able to execute those agile thought processes and pivot as and when required. I think every organization, once they do it in these times, things are very dynamic and different.
I would like to invite our next guest on stage from DLC Mumbai chapter, Mr. Deepak Choudhary, serial event entrepreneur, also known as an IP man of India. Absolutely. Founder and director, Event Capital, EVENTFAQS, Whistling Woods, International School of Event Management, Laqshya Live Experiences, Live 101, co-founded EMDI. I actually know all of this, I could just say it. One of India's first event management school in 2002, co-authored Stage, and the first ever book on Indian live event industry. Welcome, Deepak.
Deepak, a warm welcome from all of us at DLC.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
And it's exciting, like I said earlier, for me to bring the best people and the best minds within an industry is my wish and my aim. We've tried our level best endeavor to do this across all domains. What do you feel about DLC? How excited are you with the concept of content generation with a difference?
I think all of us wanted to do this. You did it before us, so congratulations. I think from 3 industries I belong to, event media company, event festivals, and event education. I think all 3 of these pieces we want to do and can connect with this bit of yours, a global perspective in a large manner, okay? And I think you've done it right. Let's add value there from the education point of view. Let's become this as a noise and shout it out loud. And a lot of entertainment can happen through this medium as this data and this reach increases.
Thanks. Would like you to introduce our next guest.
So Daryl is now in Australia and has run for many years 77 Entertainment, nominated by Hindustan Times as a Young Entrepreneur Award, advising member of various academic institutions. He's been close to my institutions in past. He's taught at all my institutes. As a sign of respect, statesmanship in the event fraternity, founded 77 Cares, Trust for the Care of Underprivileged Children with Special Needs.
Thanks, DC. Thanks, Jimmy, for having me here. It's an honor to be a part of the DLC club. Firstly, Jimmy, congratulations on the DLT forum and for putting all this together. And congratulations on putting such a great virtual event. I think you're going to put half of us out of our jobs if you start producing such events on your own. Saying that, Jimmy, where we found it difficult during COVID to cross state borders to bring our teams together, you have gone across the world so seamlessly and built this amazing community. So kudos to that, and you have 200% support from all of us from the industry to build DLC in the event chapter across the world.
Thank you, Daryl. You'll be happy to know right now you're in Australia, and we have our next phase of expansion. We've got Australia, one city that's coming up. I forgot whether it's Sydney or Perth or Melbourne, but we've got one city in Australia coming up. We already have a couple of members on our global chapter from Australia, and it's going to be a strong chapter, I can tell you. Daryl, looking forward to all the ideation and enthusiasm that we can pull in to generate content and knowledge within the world of events for our members, so they can take advantage of it, and the industry can take advantage of all our members together. So thank you, Deepak. Daryl, thank you. Have the pleasure to introduce our POC for the events committee, Sadiq.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to introduce our next guest from the DLC Indore chapter, Ms. Jaya Juneja, Founder Director, J-Fine Designs, Wedding Design Management, leading wedding designer and planner in Indore, and an active member of an SME India forum.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Jimmy on the launch of this DLC Global Events Committee. And everything begins with a vision, and your spectacular vision has led all of us with this, in this point today. So thank you for that. And I'm really proud and honored to be the part of DLC platform, and extremely excited to meet and interact with the members around the world. And would like to discuss the new ventures and the challenges, ideas,
and collaborations.
So through this DLC platform, we can do everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jaya. That's the beauty of this platform that we put together. Lovely speaking with you. Thank you, Jaya. Thank you, Sadiq. I promised you earlier that we are going to try and show you of what we create over here with our people full time. You guys will, since you understand events, you will understand our predicament, why we set up this infrastructure and what has gone into doing it. You guys in events will understand these are more than 300 events only of DLC in-house. So that's the infrastructure we set up so far to begin with. Like I said, 110 employees in Mumbai offices and more being added globally across each day as we speak. So that's a little introduction across to our team and how we operate, what we do. Everything from motion graphics to production to post-production is going to be done with in-house full-time people and teams in New York, in London, Hong Kong, Singapore. Our offices are going to be handling the content generation throughout. I would like to take any questions that you have for me. I will be more than happy to answer if anything any of you guys wish to ask.
Hi, congratulations, Jimmy. First, for launching a DLC. So we, as other distinguished speaker, told that this is an honor for all of us that we all have collaborated with you on a DLC. So after hearing all of them, I can understand everyone like me also want to support DLC. My straight question from you: what is your expectation from all of us?
No, what we require from you is a limited amount of time. We really respect and value your time, your energy, your effort. All of you are professionals. So if we count on you, please be available to us to give out content. Please share your knowledge with us whilst you do the content as passionately as you can, because it's going to be having far-reaching implications on touching human lives. So your knowledge and content, as per the calendar we are scheduling, 2,200 people we can't cover in a month. So we are reaching out to 600. So every 4th month, we'll be able to reach out to our members. That's one. Participate for the U-turn events in your city. U-turn events are going to be amazing. It's a game changer. It's a festival. Like I said, U-turn event is not about money. It's about passion. And I want those events to be bookmarked and in your calendars blocked for the whole year. The event should be so exciting that even if I tell you to block a date 12 months from now, you'll be ready to spend your family time. And that's for our event committee to curate and create something which is mind-boggling. So that's number 2. Number 3, whichever social impact causes resonate with you in your head or your heart, please participate wholeheartedly. Social impact causes are the reason why we are here today. And apart from giving out knowledge and apart from doing everything for our members, reaching out to other humans and making our score tick is what we want to do. I want to land up with the highest score across as many human lives touched. I haven't really put a number to it right now, but I'm sure you will have your personal score and everybody over here will have their own scores. We all really mean when we say we want to touch human lives positively. We want to touch planet Earth positively. Apart from this, there is DLC Genie. The power of DLC Genie platform is going to be used for reaching out to people who ask for help. Let me give you an example. If somebody is asking for help to get a cancer surgeon's appointment at Mayo, we need to make sure we leverage the collective power and strength of DLC global community to help that individual get a cancer surgeon's appointment at Mayo. Or it can be anything else, or it can be mentoring, or it can be helping, or there are 1,000 ways in which you can actually impact human lives. Our job at DLC is to provide a platform, create a channel so that you can channelize your energies through that channel collectively along with a whole group of people whom we call as a community.
Jimmy, I would like to add over here, it will be honor for Bangalore if we can host DLC chapter in Bangalore. We just 2 days before Sabbas was with us, we have hosted IMA South Factor event in Bangalore.
We will give you a chance. It'll be fantastic. 3 times a year, U-turn events in Bangalore chapter are already decided. And as soon as we are able to do the first one, things open up in Bangalore and we can get 500 people together, we'll do the first U-turn event there. I will count on your support. Anyway, guys, thank you. It's been a pleasure to speak to all of you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this evening that we put together as much as we've enjoyed creating it for you. Love you all. Thank you.